Number of hit-and-run crashes, deadly crashes this month. 29-year-old man has just turned himself in this afternoon in connection with the latest. It happened on Jefferson and Griswold just before 11 last night in downtown Detroit. A 20-year-old man was hit and killed while crossing the street after the Motor City Music Festival. 7 Action News reporter HOXIE spoke with friends of that victim and has that story as well as a warning for anyone thinking about leaving the scene of an accident. Allie?
Well, Michael Cavanaugh's friends describe him as a man that would give the shirt off his back for anybody. And even though the driver has turned himself into police, it still doesn't take the pain away.
He was really awesome. He cared about everyone and he loved everyone.
A small memorial for 20-year-old Michael "Sox" Cavanaugh now sits where he was killed by a driver that took off.
He was too young. He didn't deserve it. He was honestly just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
This is now the 4th hit and run within the past month. Larry Dubin is a law professor at Detroit Mercy, but he's represented hit-and-run drivers in the past. He believes he knows the reason why some decide to take off.
One of the dangers here that I think as a society we face is that there are a lot of uninsured drivers, and that can be a motivation for leaving the scene of an accident.
He says no matter what the case, it's always better to stay at the scene. Dubin says it's unlikely drivers will get away, especially with the use of cameras, like the camera that caught this hit and run that happened on August 9th. Detroit police are still looking for the driver. There's also social media. Sox's friends took to social media to try and find the driver before he turned himself in. If you do leave, expect to serve up to 15 years in prison, depending on the severity of the accident.
If you leave the scene of an accident, that will make the police less willing to agree to a reduced charge. It will generally infuriate a judge much more against you in terms of any discretion in terms of sentencing.
The best thing to do, stay at the scene, call 911, have your license and insurance info ready to go, and help anyone that might be injured.
Michael was a very carefree person. He would have done anything for any of his friends, no questions asked.
No word yet on when that driver will face a judge. Reporting live in downtown Detroit, HOXIE, 7 Action News.
Allie, thanks. You can